guys, so my first project of the dish garden for my orchids is a small wood. I got a piece of clay, like a dish, that I'm gonna use for my idea. So I'll show you guys. So hopefully I can do it and finish it today. Alright guys, so I got this piece that my husband bring me inside, but there's more pieces from the mountain, but this one is dried, so I wonder if there's no bugs in there. This is a small one, so I'm thinking I can use this for permit for my dish orchids garden. So I cut that, mark that one there. I want to cut that one there, and I think I marked somewhere too. So my plan is to cut this in pieces that will fit in the dish, and then wrap it in a garbage bag, sealed it, and set outside for 5 days. So if there's any bugs or anything that live inside the bark, then they will die because of lack of oxygen. Because I don't really wanna take chances for my orchids, but look at these pieces, guys. They got already the moss and the bark. I know there's a lot of nutrients in the bark. That's the thing the orchids loves, and the moss, I love that. So I really want to preserve that. While I watch somebody that sterilizing a wood to mount your orchids, putting in the oven, I don't like to do that, guys, because I want to preserve the bark and the mousse. So we'll see if I'm gonna try to open this, and if there's a bug inside, then I'm gonna go inside, put it in the garbage bag. So some of my woods that my husband will use the chainsaw, he'll cut it when he get home, and then we will put the pieces in the garbage bag and put in our deck outside. So it's warm now, so I will leave it in the garbage bag for 5 days until my next day off, so I can work on my project. But this time I want to sew this one here and then go from there. Alright guys, so we got these piece. My question is, how's the inside? If there's bad stuff in there. So far it's clean. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray them with alcohol just to sterilize it and put it outside to dry. And then I can glue this bark back where it belongs, so my orchids can use that. Alright guys, I'm gonna get my alcohol. Alright guys, so I glue the pieces here, hopefully it stay, and glue this area here too with a crazy glue. So I'm gonna spray with alcohol and dishwashing soap. You know, this is for the aphids, but I'm gonna use it to spray the whole wood, and then after that peroxide, and set it outside for a few minutes and let it dry and see what happens. Alright guys, I'm just spraying this wood with peroxide. Look at that, it's really doing the job. It bubbles, so all the crannies and the area, I spray them. Make sure, I'm not sure if it kills the moss, but possibly it does, but I'll rinse it after when it dries. But my idea is to kill if there's any bugs or any infection in here, so it does not kill my orchids. Because I'm thinking to put my kiki in this piece of wood, thinking the dendronium kiki, that will be perfect. Look at that guys, it bubbles, so means it kills all the stuff in there. So I spray it with my dishwashing soap and alcohol. Then after that, I spray with peroxide. So now I'm gonna put it outside to dry out. And we can start our project possibly. We'll see. My husband is home now, so he's starting the other piece of my project. So we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so I'm gonna do my project. It's a dish garden that my mother-in-law sent it to me a year ago, and finally I wanna do it. So I have the bark or the wood that I found in the mountain last weekend. So I got this piece, I cut it already and sterilized it, and this one too. I did not put them in the oven because I want to preserve the moss and the bark. So I just sterilize it with soap and dishwashing soap and alcohol and peroxide, and this one too. And I've been let them out for 3 days and they are good, no bugs or anything. And then I got this rock as my decor for the bottom, and I'm gonna use the kiki of my dendrobium. So I got 3 kikis in this, and I removed this one here that's attached here, so it looks perfect for my project. And then since the wood is kind of small, so I'm thinking to use my mini pal. So these mini pal orchids that I have, so I'm gonna use this one for my project. And then I got the live moss that I ordered it from eBay. It came today, so they are very healthy. I sprayed them with water and still green and fresh, so they are ready to go. So that's the thing that pushed me to make it today instead of waiting it for a few days, because my moss, I wanna preserve it. So anyway, all right, we're gonna start it guys. So we're gonna start with this wood, the small piece. So with my kiki, the Dendrobium kiki, so I'm gonna cover, but I want it lightly for the kiki to attach in the bark. So I'm just gonna do it like the roots with the fresh moss that I got in the mail. I'm just gonna do maybe, how about this one should be good, and then maybe I can put another one there. So I'm gonna wrap this one with twine. All right guys, I'm gonna put the twine around my kiki, so just kind of like an X, so it's hold it just like that. So it hold my twine. I don't want it too tight because I don't want to damage the roots. And I'm gonna cut that one soon as I'm done. So here's my first one, and I'm thinking to put another one in that area in the V, and then when they get bigger I'll transfer them to bigger you know, bigger wood. But I think they look so good, and I'm gonna cut the smaller kiki in here. So hold on, we're gonna put this one there. So the smaller kiki of these Dendrobium is this one here. So the roots is attached to the mother, so I need to loosen it a little bit with my finger. You guys can use knife and stuff, but I'm gonna try to do it by hand and just gonna loosen it a little bit, not to damage the roots. Oh, that's easy. Oh guys, there you guys, that's my other kiki that I take out from my Dendrobium mother. I got this kiki for a couple years, but I did not do anything about it. I leave it alone. So now I'm gonna transfer to my project. So I got one already there, so I'm gonna put one here. All right guys, for these Dendrobium kiki, I'm thinking to put it in this V. So I'm thinking just like that. So what I'm gonna do is put a moss first. So when after I tie it there, it preserve the liquids, so keep it moist. So I'm gonna do like that, and then put the moss around, just kind of like a sandwich, and then I'm gonna tie it. So let me cut another. Oh, I got one already. The twine. So I'm using twine. I watch people do this with the glue, but you know, I think it's a good idea, the glue, but this is my first project, guys, and I got another project coming up, so I want to make sure this is working just fine. So just like that, and then I'm gonna do like X. More in this area here just to stabilize. I think that should be good. Then I'll tie in the back. So just like that. And then once this kiki was established in this wood, I can transfer, once it's bigger, then I can transfer the kiki. But right now I think it's fine, and I'm thinking I just leave the moss there. I will cut the extra pieces. Cut this one here. And then I will cut this in here too. And then I think that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna put this side aside, and then I'm gonna do the pulse. All right, guys, so I got my mini pulse clean up. So the roots is really good. I just transferred her from the pot, and now I'm transferring her to this wood. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put her kind of like this. So you know that the roots, we need to spread it. Thinking to spread all the roots around just like that. All right, guys, see, I spread the roots around. Put it, there's a hole already. So I'm gonna put this with the moss in the middle. All right, guys, so I'm stuffing the middle. I'm gonna move my moss because it's so hard to hold and stabilize. So I'm stuffing the moss here underneath. The roots of this pile is already spread. So I'm just stuffing in there and mix all the roots. Make sure all the roots are spread. So I stuff more moss there that covers the roots. And then the other side, I will do the same way too. Hold on here. We're gonna put some moss underneath of these roots. So something to hold on and preserve the mixture. So that's the thing I'm gonna do. And then once it's hold, I'm gonna tie it, and then we'll stop more. So that looks better, looks good. All right, guys, so I wrap the twine around the wood, so hold the moss. the roots goes down here, so I cover it with moss. And then this is the moss that already in the tree, in the woods when I picked this wood. So, and I just wrap the twine just like that around. I'm gonna put it in my dish. So that's my dish. And then put this one here, just like that. And then I got some rocks. So I'm gonna put my rocks here. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you my finished product of my project. All right, guys, this is the finished product of my first project. My mini pulse is mounted in the wood that I found in the mountain, and the wood still have bark and moss. And then I add another live moss that I got it from eBay. It looks really good. The moss is organic, and I think this seller is growing them in his property, and they are organic. So I like it. I like it so much. Very healthy when it came. So I use it for this project. So my Kiki dins or the dronium, they are in the edge of these wood, and then the wood still have a bark because I preserve it, and then I sterilize it, and now they are mounted to the wood and wrapped with moss. And here's my mini paws. Love her color. She's very pretty. So hopefully she'll thrive in this wood that I mount her. It is wood here in my location. We went to the mountain, and it's already cut, so I just gotta bring home the piece. And the rocks, and the smaller rocks, I got it from the store because we don't have this kind of rocks here because we are in a mountain. There's creek, but I don't think there's a rock like that. They're so pretty, decorative rocks. But the big one, I got it from the mountain, and I got a patified woods there too, a small one. But anyway, this is my finished product. So the moss, if you can tell, is wrapped mostly around the pulse, the mini pulse, mostly around the roots. And I covered it with moss and wrap it with twine. And then when they're trained and able to hold the wood, I will take out the twine. So this is my dish garden, that instead of using succulent or cactus or cacti, I use my orchids. But because of the dish and the wood I use is smaller, so I use my mini pulse. There she is in my coffee table in our house. And we got lots of lights because we have a bay window around in our living room and kitchen. So it's kind of like a little solarium because our window is big. It's surrounded, it's bay window all over in this house. So it's really nice. So hopefully she will thrive in this wood that I mounted her. It's my first project. So we'll see what happens. I will give you updates in 4 weeks, guys. I think she is very pretty. So that's my project, my first project. I got more project to come. And please watch my video. I got a video how I mount my orchids in the driftwood. So that will be my next one. So anyway, if you have any questions, any ideas or comments, please write down below. I check my channel as much as I can, and or just say hi. Just drop me a message and just say hi. I love to hear from you, that at least you're watching my video. Like this video, please thumbs up and like And please subscribe. See, this button here is a subscribe button. And then here, I got different topic that you can click. Different videos that I made possibly to give you ideas and help grow your orchids. So anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. And God bless. See you in my next video. Bye!